What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Hashtag GSM for GM Season 3, Episode 14. Here today, the final SmackDown before the pay-per-view coming up this weekend, Fastlane. I literally had to remind myself because I totally forgot. I totally blanked on what pay-per-view is coming up. It's that, much of an afterthought because the pay-per-view schedule makes no fucking sense. But we are here today. LA Knight taking on Baron Corbin. Non-title action. The Miz interfering, attacking LA Knight. That match will actually not be happening at the pay-per-view, by the way. We'll talk about that as we get going here. But Orton and Corbin, he's calling out Corbin. That match is happening at the pay-per-view, though. We have Roxanne, Perez, and Billie Slugger taking on Cora, Jade, and Tegan Nox in tag team action. We are probably watching this match this week. I know it's not overly exciting. I get it. Probably watching that one. I'll explain why in a second. Bayley calling out Rhea Ripley before their championship match at the pay-per-view. Carmelo Hayes taking on Bray Wyatt in one-on-one action. These are the only two matches we can watch this week. And this one doesn't really matter at all, so I figured we would watch this one instead. But Kofi Kingston calling out Carmelo before the pay-per-view. Ilya Dragunov taking on Wesley in a grudge match. Again, non-title. Sami Zayn interfering, though. So these are the only two matches we can watch. I figured we would just watch this one. It has more storyline implications. So let's get going here. We are in Buffalo, New York tonight. Confirm show, confirm booking. I'm just hoping to get through the show so we can get right to the pay-per-view. I don't know how long that tag team match is going to last, though. 1, 2, 3. Baron Corbin beating Knight, pinning the Intercontinental Champion. Big win for Baron Corbin. Rivalry grows between those two. Good stuff. All right, so we're watching this match. Roxanne, Perez, and Billie Slugger taking on Cora, Jade, and Tegan Nox. Spectate. I just feel like Carmelo and Bray Wyatt, it might not even necessarily be a better match because the singles matches are always shorter. That match could be over in 2 fucking minutes. But we just watched the Bray Wyatt match last week, which doesn't really matter because we watch some of the same people's matches week after week. But we just watched the casket match with him. That match doesn't really matter. Bray Wyatt is not wrestling at the pay-per-view at Fastlane, so I figured we would watch this one. We are doing, so I confirmed the pay-per-view card bearing any last-minute injuries, and hopefully that doesn't fucking happen. Let's see. Let's skip through this before I continue here. Here comes Roxanne. What's Billie Slugger's theme? I'm curious. I know you can't hear it, but...
Do you believe in miracles?
Aw, man. It's some generic bullshit. I was hoping it was the da-da-da-da-da, play ball, charge. Some baseball-esque theme, but it's not. Some fucking... What was that guy's name? Abe Knuckleball Schwartz? Abe Knuckleball Schwartz? I thought it would be an Abe Knuckleball Schwartz. And just use that fucking song. They already own the rights to it. Anyway. I think her contract comes up this coming weekend, actually. Billie Slugger. So, what I was going to say was, Tegan and Billie Slugger have more of a feud than Cora and Roxanne right now. So you would think Cora and Roxanne is more of a pay-per-view match, I get it. But Tegan and Billie actually had the pay-per-view feud going, I believe. That feud just makes more sense to do at the pay-per-view. I think Tegan and Cora is a bigger attraction, but we're going to save that, I think, for next week. I have that opening next week's show. Not next week's show, because next week's show is technically the pay-per-view, but you get what I mean. The next SmackDown that we book will probably open with that match. Unless I change my mind, but that's what I have written down here. I booked for the next couple of weeks. I have the pay-per-view down pat for Fastlane, several stuff booked for week 16 and week 17. Or no, wait. Yeah, just one match booked for week 17, actually. Here comes Tegan. Oh, nice double team maneuver. Tegan turning heel, beating Billie Slugger a couple weeks back. I think she's now beaten her twice. Billie wants that third win. I don't know if I can justify it. If Billie beats Tegan, which she probably should from a storyline standpoint, I don't know if I can then justify not re-signing Billie Slugger. Do I really want to re-sign her? Not so much. I really don't give a shit about Billie Slugger. But we've got a storyline for her right now. And if she beats Tegan, how can I then fucking fire her? You know what I mean? But the weird thing is, we're going to get to the pay-per-view, and they're going to ask me, oh, do you want to re-sign me? Well, I don't fucking know. I don't know if you're going to win tonight, so I don't know. I probably will have to re-sign her regardless. Or maybe she wins, and then we can say Tegan Nox attacked her. I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out next week. But I am digging the Roxanne Cora feud. They do go back as partners from a long time ago, so Cora's kind of going through all of her old flames, starting with Bianca, now Roxanne.
Tagging her partner in.
She tags in Tegan. Billie kind of sticks out here like a sore thumb, but that's fine.
Looking vulnerable on that.
And, you know, once in a while, people like to work for free. She offered to work for free, and she's like the Whitney Quaid of our season. That's totally fine. But listen, we found direction for her. Like, Cora feuded with Whitney Quaid for what felt like forever. Oh, nice belly to back suplex. I think she missed or something. She tagged in, and Tegan Knox immediately lays out Billie Slugger with the tilt-a-whirl DDT. Isn't that what it's called? Oh, okay. Nice, almost a defense. That's what violence is. Nice reversal. Lays her out with the Uranagi. Okay. Roxanne's pretty beat up. Billie Slugger in now. Seeing what she can do about this. Boom. She looks like a fucking discount Sky Blue. Like when Sky Blue was still a babyface. That's what she looks like with the backwards hat. And to her defense, even Cora Jade as well. She never wrestled. Oh! Caught the kick. Even Cora Jade never wrestled with the backwards hat. Oh, Pop Rocks! Pop Rocks! For Roxanne! She covers 2! Oh, kick out of 2. Cora thought better of it. She was like, you know what? She's going to have to kick out on her own. She did not break up the pinfall. She could have. She didn't, though. She saw Roxanne. She didn't want to mess with her. She's like, all right. Oh, fuck! But she did punch her from behind. Tegan Knox takes advantage. That's cool that we got like 3 different women's feuds going on right now. Among like, we don't have a lot of women, but we have this feud, Bayley and Rhea, or these 2 feuds in Bayley and Rhea, which is 3 feuds, which is pretty cool. Oh, nice chop.
And out tying up the leg.
Oh, she's got the leg. Oh, right into the turnbuckle.
And she'll make the tag.
Alright, Tegan now going after Roxanne. Cora just came in to kind of pick up the bones, pick up the scraps a little bit. Tegan now coming to take out, doing some real damage.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
Tegan Knox was about to quit a few weeks ago. Oh, choke slam. Kane fashion there from Tegan Knox. Oh, nice kick to the stomach off the ropes. Oh, the Shining Wizard. Pinning Roxanne. Billie Slugger not about to let her arch rival get away with it. Oh, she's going to the top rope now. She probably would have won the match off of her finisher there. The Shiniest Wizard. Waiting for Roxanne to get to her feet. Oh, she's going for the... Oh, I thought she was going for the Molly go-round. Nice crossbody, though.
Gets the tag.
Cora Jade's like, listen, tag me in. I want to be the one to beat her. Oh, nice senton there. Roxanne's still trying to find her footing after coming up short of regaining the WWE Women's Championship. She and Bianca kind of stuck in limbo right now. Oh, Cora Jade off the top rope. Beautiful maneuver. 1, 2, 3. Cora Jade pins Roxanne before they go one-on-one on SmackDown. I say next week, but it's not the pay-per-view. I don't want to get that confused. All right, that was good. That wasn't an overly long match. I thought it might take 30 fucking minutes like some of these matches do. I should note, by the way, that Bray Uncle Howdy match lasted so long last week. It reminded me, and you guys brought this up to me in the comments of that video. If you lose a casket match, which is why it's so expensive, the person who loses is literally off your roster. Like, it kills them off. Which would have fucking sucked if it was Bray, because I didn't want to lose Bray. I would have had to keep Uncle Howdy. I didn't realize that. I think it said it in the rules. I just didn't read the rules. So, that's my own fault. But I'm glad that happened, though, because Uncle Howdy, I was going to write him off anyway. It kind of worked out well. So, Uncle Howdy is off our roster. Alright. New tag team feud. That's not going to last long. Good promo there. We can simulate this match. 3. Carmelo beats Bray Wyatt. Injury alert! Oh no, he's injured for 3 weeks. Fuck. Fuck. We were going to do him and Kofi at the pay-per-view. This is what I was worried about. I should not have put him in a match this week. Fuck. Kofi calls him out, but for a match that's not happening. That's the issue. 2, 3. Ilya picks up another straight win over Wesley via interference from Sammy. I thought it might backfire and Wes might win, but I like the fact that WWE Champion won. Keep him strong. Virgin Braun isn't a bad match, but we're not going to find out to watch it. Jimmy Uso and Josh Briggs is the NXT North American Championship main event. God, that sounds awful. We didn't have a great show, but I kind of figured that. Fuck, he's out for 3 weeks. Unless I can use a thing on him to get him back in the ring. I don't think I can. All right, we have some money, though. That's good. We made almost $90,000. No, we don't give a shit about these shows. Select an opposing brand, double the cost. They're talent scouts, so yeah, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I also, by the way, got to turn on... I forgot to do this. I'll do this for next week. I forgot to turn on the free agents, or download the new pack, the ECW pack, that includes CM Punk. I should definitely do that for next week's episode. I don't know if they'll be applicable, like available in GM mode or some shit, but we can try. Anyway, we have a lot of DM shit. I've got a lucrative deal for you. Orton is getting pretty popular, and a major studio approached us about having him star in a movie. The deal's simple. Randy shoots a picture for 3 weeks, and SmackDown gets $605,000. This is the same thing that we did with Bianca and I think Brock a couple seasons ago. The downside is that Orton won't be able to do any shows while he's shooting, but he might be able to come back even more popular if the movie does well. What do you think? Listen, it interrupts the Corbin story with Orton, and we can't finish it at the pay-per-view. But that's a lot of money, so yes. We can also buy like the next stage up, the level up of buying the next arena, so yes. Excellent. This is going to be quite a payday for the brand. Tell Orton to pack his bags. You won't be seeing him for a few shows. Fuck. So we lost Hayes and Orton. Kofi says, my contract with SmackDown will expire at the end of the week. I would be interested in staying for another 5 weeks. The cost would be $90. I'll say yes because we just made all that money. We can afford him. It makes sense. We just need to keep him around till the end of the Kofi feud, and then at that point we might be able to let him go. Let's talk figures. Your opening offer sounds fine. I can offer him $154 to stay with SmackDown till the end of the season. Thanks for your work, Kofi, but I don't know. We're definitely going to re-sign him, but do we do 90, 63, or have him stay? I mean, we're already at week 1. We're already at week 15, and there's only 10 weeks left. I don't want to re-sign him till the end of the season because I don't know if I have plans for Kofi beyond that. Let's give him what he's asking for, and we'll give him that. Keep him happy. I know I typically lowball these people, but we get the cash. We can give him what he wants. It's not that big of a difference. Billy says, hey, my contract at SmackDown is up at the end of the week. You can't say I've been loving it. Oh, fuck you. Like, I've been giving you a storyline. Fuck off. I can't say I've been loving it, but I'm prepared to stay another 5 weeks for $3,500. We'll keep her. Let's see. I'll give her $2,400. She ain't even worth $3,500. Let's go $2,450. I don't think so, William. If you want me to stay, this is my original offer or nothing. Original offer or nothing. Wow, she's not taking that lowball shit. All right. Again, that's fine. Whatever. Glad we can come to an agreement. Don't try to be so cheap with me next time. Fuck you. We're not going to resign her next time. We'll finish this feud. I'm not resigning this bitch. Get the fuck out of here. What? She's not worth that. Even $3,500 or $35,000. I'm sorry. I said $3,500. I mean, that is pretty shitty to say she's not even worth that. But she's a fucking jobber. I don't know, whatever. Triple H says, look, you need to take better care of your superstars. I understand sometimes they need to be in a big match. Why didn't he just say this when he DM'd me earlier? Sometimes they need to be in a big match, but make sure to plan around that. I'm giving you a health spa power card. Use it to give one of your superstars a well-needed rest. Some power cards can help with keeping your superstars off the injured list. It's too late for Hayes. You'll have to wait until he's recovered, but try to make sure that other stars in your roster don't get injured. Okay. All right, cool. Oh, God, what are we doing? I've had enough Oh my god, what is going on with these people being upset? I've had enough crap working at SmackDown has been a complete joke. You just won! You just beat the Intercontinental Champion. You refused to pay me any loyalty bonus before, but nothing else is going to cut it. The only way you can convince me to stay is with the $100,000 bonus. Otherwise, I'm ready to walk out right now. Fine, I'll fucking pay him that, because again, we have the money right now. God damn, all my money's going down the drain. Oh my god, I would like to keep Corbin, but my god. What is going on here? The shows have been going great, Regal, Tegan says, but I think it's time we had a show in a bigger venue. I know, Tegan. I don't mean to tell you what to do, but I think it'll help showcase our talented roster a bit better, and that includes me. Okay, we'll buy it this week. That's what I was already planning on doing, so that's not really a surprise expense. But she says, that's great to hear. I'm super excited to perform for more of our fans. Thanks, Regal. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened? We had like bad news after bad news. Do we have any power cards that can... well, let's buy fixed match. That does come in handy. Alright, cool. Power of the Punch, Veto Champ, Health Spa. Send the chosen superstar to a top spot to recover stamina. We still have to use the To the Moon thing. Busy this weekend, unable to be booked. Can we use that on Carmelo? No, we can't. You can only use it on people that are active. Alright. I mean, LA Knight's stamina is pretty low. We could definitely boost his stamina. Is he the only one? Yeah, LA Knight is wrestling like every week. Alright. No. Can't cancel yet. Alright, so let's book this fucking show. Alright, let's do the... Again, we have the money for Wrestling Center. Can we buy the... We can buy the Fastlane show? Yeah, I mean, let's buy that for now. Alright. So we're at Fastlane. Alright, cool. Alright. Interesting. Tier 1. Road Crew. I don't really give a fuck about boosting that shit. So we're going to be in the Fastlane venue tonight. I'm not buying anything else. You can't convince me. We've already wasted hundreds of thousands of dollars on this shit after we just made all that money. So let me look at my card here. So we are definitely doing Ilya and Sammy in the main event. Thank God my main event was not jeopardized. Sami Zayn. Alright, that is for the World Championship. I don't think we've done Wesley and Sami Zayn yet, by the way. That is a match we have not done. Let's see, we'll do that match. Orton and Corbin I was going to do here. And, well, thank God we have, like, multiple feuds going. Well, I'll book the show, and then after we're done recording here, I'll go figure out the DLC shit and see if CM Punk's available tonight. Because I might have to buy someone to fill out these fucking empty promos, because now that I don't have certain people on the show, that's not good. Let's do Rhea here with Bailey for the championship. Cool. That's because that's one of our next biggest matches. I'll have Billie and Tegan open the show. Hayes and Kofi I was going to have open the show, but now we can't. Let's do that. I was going to do Falls Count Anywhere for Kofi and well, let's just do No Holds Barred. I was going to do Falls Count Anywhere, but let's do that for these two. They have a feud going anyway. So all right, we have those, and then Orton and Corbin is off the show, and then so is Kofi and Hayes. So let's see. I mean, I was going to do LA Knight and Miz next week, but let's do it here. LA Knight and Miz. Interference? Honestly, let's have Corbin interfere, because he just beat LA Knight. I mean, maybe we could just have him call him out, actually. I do want to watch this match. So no interference. All right. Let's have him call out Knight, whether he wins or not. Alright. Well, actually, no. Let's have him call out Randy Orton, right? When is Randy going to be back, by the way? 3 weeks? Yeah, that's not bad. We can have him call out Knight next week. He can call out Randy this week saying, hey, listen, he no-showed, blah, blah, blah. Same thing with Kofi and Hayes. He can call out Hayes for being injured. Self-promo. Let's do Bray Wyatt. So we have... Oh, we could do Roxanne and Cora, too. All right, so let's do that, because I was going to have that go on next week, but now that we have the opening, okay, it's good to have multiple feuds that were not, like, more feuds that weren't scheduled for the show, so we can easily slip them in. That's good, that's good. Wesley is free, Orton is doing his fucking movie. Bianca's free and Wesley. All right, cool. Let's do a self-promo for... Bailey was not on the show this past week, or Bianca. What is training? Increase the selected superstars ring XP. I don't really give a fuck about that. Promo call out. No, self promo for Bianca. Cool. All right. I think we're pretty good, actually. That went a lot better than I thought. We'll buy the Wrestling Center next week. I just want to use the Fastlane venue now that it's here. It was only $50,000. Let's see, 2 Extreme. 1 randomly booked Extreme Rules match on your show will receive a higher than normal rating. Is this Extreme Rules? No holds barred. Isn't that the same shit, though? It's the same thing. That's so dumb. Why do they have an Extreme Rules option and no holds barred? That's so dumb. Alright, whatever. That's good. Right, I might just buy that shit. Because the rating for the match won't be great anyway. I know I said I won't buy anything else, but I might just buy this. Immediately gain 2 talent scout points. Alright. I'm not buying any of these losers. I'm not buying anyone else right now. At least in this episode, as far as we're filming. Alright, we'll probably buy this. Hopefully we can make some money off this show. We'll do that. Well, applied. Alright, cool. Homecoming. Select a contracted superstar in your brand. Only usable on unbooked superstars without contracts. I have no contracted stars to use this card on. Select a contracted superstar in your brand to become a permanent superstar for your brand. Isn't that like fucking, I don't know, like Baron Corbin or like, I don't know, Kofi or something? I don't know. That's weird. I guess we can always use it next season. Let's see. Let's see. To the moon. Yeah, we won't really... 15 to a super after the next match. I might as well just use this now. Whose popularity is like really low? Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt popularity is pretty low. I feel like we should use it on him. Rhea Ripley's popularity is really low too. I might want to use it on Bray. Bray's not busy right now. I'll save that wrestling popularity thing, because I don't know who to use it on. Alright, so this is the pay-per-view for our next week's episode, for the next episode. Tegan and Billie Slugger in an Extreme Rules match. Bianca Belair kind of discusses what's next for her. She's been losing a lot lately. I mean, not really, actually. She beat Cora Jade twice, and she was involved in the #1 Contenders match at the beginning of, like, right after the last pay-per-view. But I think she came up short. I think. Let me look at I'm looking at my show. Well, actually, we didn't have a #1 Contenders match for this pay-per-view for the women, because I was already going to do Bailey getting a rematch. But she's beaten Cora twice now. She wants the title. She's kind of in limbo, so she might get the next title shot. We'll see. But LA Knight defends the Intercontinental Championship against The Miz. That is on this show. Alright, that's that. Baron Corbin calls out Randy Orton for no-showing, doing a movie, and saying, listen, I'm better than Orton. I've been on a roll lately. And listen, when he comes back, I'll beat him, just like I have before. Roxanne Perez takes on Cora Jade, I think one-on-one for the first time ever. Bray Wyatt promo. Rhea Ripley defends the WWE Women's Championship against the former champion Billie. Kofi Kingston calls out Carmelo Hayes. Again, he got hurt, and now I'm going to cut a promo on him tonight. And then in the main event, Sami Zayn challenging his tag team partner and longtime friend Ilya Dragunov for the WWE Championship. That's not going to do a great rating because they're both heels, but I don't give a fuck. I'm looking forward to that match. All right, so that's the show. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Looking forward to Fastlane more than I was before, I think. We had a pretty stacked show, and the last-minute changes kind of made it equally as strong. So I'm looking forward to it. Thanks, guys, as always, for tuning in. Have an awesome one. I'm Graham G.S. Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.